What's going on, guys? I'm up before my alarm. I'm so happy. I love when this happens. A lot of people wouldn't. They'd be like, man, I still had a half an hour. Then they make the mistake of laying back down, going to sleep for a half an hour just to wake up super groggy. What the hell did I just step on? A friggin' elastic band. Where the hell did an elastic band come from? Friggin' cat. Probably in the garbage. She pulled it out. She's so bad. My cat is just so damn bad. Just a bad kitty. Yeah, people usually make the mistake of waking up before their alarm and going, like, I had a half an hour left. I got up at 6:45. Came downstairs, let the dog out, fed him, pet the cat, fed her, took a protein shake with ashwagandha root. That's done. Thank God. And ashwagandha root, guys, I kid you not, it literally tastes how horse barns smell. It is so bad. So bad. But the effects are so damn good. Well, today marks vlog 31. Isolation vlog number 31. Oh man, I gotta upload isolation vlog 30. I haven't done that yet. But yeah, been a month. It's already been a month that I've been doing this. It's already been a month that I've been working from home. You know what though? Once things do go back to normal, it'd be kind of cool if they just let me carry on working from home. That would save me money on parking, money on gas. Then I wouldn't mind so much the wages I'm getting paid if I was working from home. Because then it'd be like, okay, you know what? That makes sense. You don't have to, I don't have to go to the office and all this and, you know, pay for parking. Because it costs me, like I said, $56 a month for parking. Plus the gas to get there. Plus, you know, all the other bullshit that's involved. So it'd be kind of cool if I could just work from home. I'd friggin' dig it. Wouldn't even need a shovel, boys. Wouldn't even need a shovel. Anyway, I better get that video uploaded. Let's go. That's weird. Check this out, guys. Trying to upload my video and ad sustainability is up. We're making changes to earn you more revenue faster. You can now rate your own uploads against our ad-friendly content guideline. They've literally, because of YouTube being like on kind of cutback, now you got to certify your own video. Reduces the year of automation views. They're literally helping us out by letting us rate our own videos. So you got to choose like profanity. So I'm just going to go low profanity like hell and damn because I tend to use those. Or opening the video, strong profanity like F word after the opening and strong profanity in music video. Oh, that's it? That's not bad. Strong profanity in the title and the thumbnail. If I put that, what does that do? Limited, okay. We'll just leave it there. Adult content, violence, harmful, dangerous acts, drug-related, hateful content, firearms, sensitivity issues. No, we're good. Well, that is freaking neat. Why didn't they have that all the time? Mind you, who would flag the video and be like, oh yeah, it's got hate content in there. I'm totally ripping on a specific race right now because that's what YouTube was intended for. Like, who would do that? Who would actually purposely flag their own video? And then what would they do? Punch themselves in the face for flagging it wrong? Trying to figure out things to do with that other Raspberry Pi. But as I said yesterday, that TV, I'm just going to bin it. Because everywhere I looked for the LED strips for it, they're either A, sold out, or B, they want $100. It's only a 39-inch TV. I don't really feel like dealing with that. So, yeah, I'm just going to bin it. Send it to the technical center and get rid of it. Probably going to pop open the old Acer monitor here and see if it's just capacitors that's causing the problem. Pretty sure for that one it is, because it does turn on, then it dims out, then it shuts off, so it sounds like a bleeding capacitor. I have a couple Dell laptops from back in the day that are shot, and what I was thinking about doing was I saw a thing on Linus Tech Tips a while back where apparently you can buy these things off Amazon, and they're LCD controller boards, the driver boards. It's just a little circuit board that you can take a laptop monitor out of a laptop, like take the display out, and you can hook it up to your to this driver board and then give it video inputs like HDMI, VGA, and DVI, and basically make a secondary monitor. So I got this stupid idea. basically making a monitor and adding the Raspberry Pi directly to the kit so that the computer is built into the monitor, making like an all-in-one that runs Raspbian for doing whatever. Just set it up and use it for stuff. I might hook it up to the wall downstairs and just have it down there. Maybe I'll build a program in Raspbian that can monitor fitness stuff. I don't know. But I think I might do that project. So I do have a couple old Dells that their main boards are fried. I can't source a replacement. Even if I did, why would I want to? It's like a Core Duo 1.86 gigahertz processor with 2 gigs of RAM and an AMD 1400 video card, or ATI 1400 video card. Pretty much old spec, useless, so why not just reuse it? Alright, well, I got 10 minutes before I gotta sign in, so I'm gonna go restock my coffee and then get ready for the fun zone of funness. You know, when everything does go back to normal, I think I've already said this, but I'm going to say it again. I kind of hope I can just continue working from home. But I don't think everything's going to go back to normal, right? Like, even at work, pre-COVID, if you will, when, can I just prop you up like that? Will you just support yourself? Before everything went to hell, the computers at work would only do upgrades if they're on the network. So anybody working from home, every once in a while, had to bring their computer into the office to get updates. Some could be pushed over VPN, but bigger updates, like when we went to Office 365, and when Windows 7 was deemed no longer, updatable, basically end of life, and we had to push all these computers to Windows 10, they required the computers to come into the office because the update was too big for the VPN connection to push. So because of this, what ended up happening was people had to come into the office. Now they're doing some huge implementation, which is costing a lot of money, to the point where now they can do updates while you're not even on the network through Azure Active Directory. So as long as your computer is on, we can push patches to it. Very expensive, costly freaking setup to implement. So it makes me wonder if they are planning for the long-term goal of people just starting to work remotely. Hey, you know what? I'd be okay with that. I'd be 100p okay with that. Anyway, I'm going to get signed in and get started. Talk to you guys on my break. It's the first break of the day. I gotta take a piss and I'm out of coffee. You like my new song? I made it all by myself. Oh, today's pretty slow. It's like very, very slow. There's a lot of break time in between the calls, which I'm okay with. I am okay with this. Just means 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, if this keeps up, is going to be coming to a blatant end. Alright, got my coffee. Now I got a rocket piss. Yay, pee-pee time. So yeah, I got to thinking about that TV, and I got another TV in the garage that's pretty much euchred. That's Sony. Checked it out there, and the power boards are fine on it, so it's probably an issue with the panel too. And it's like 2007, so it's once again not even worth 720p, not even worth wasting money on it. So I want to send it to the recycling center, the hazardous waste depot. They basically take in technology and whatever, ship it off for parts, and it goes to the whatever market, and they scrap it down for reusable components and use them in new technologies. But, you know, recycle, reduce, reuse. However, the problem is I don't know if they're going to be open due to this pandemic, because social distancing, I don't know if anybody's going to be there. So I may have to give them a call and find out, because I got that shit I want to drop off and a bunch of other crap that I'm probably going to get rid of too. I want to see that Acer monitor to see if it's capacitors or if it's something else. And if it's just capacitors, you know what? I'm probably going to replace them and get that thing going back up. But if it's other things, then I'm probably just going to scrap that too. So, yeah. I'll have to peel that monitor apart and see what the what is. And then go from there. Because, why not? And like I said, I have that old Dell 6400, the Inspiron 6400, which was a Core Duo Not sure on the model number, but it was 1.86 gigahertz. Originally it came with a gig of RAM, and I upgraded it to 2, and that was like my gaming laptop back in the day. She was pretty tight. Played everything for, 2006 or whatever it was when I bought that. I think it was 2005, 2004, somewhere around there. And then the Red Dell, which was the Core 2 Duo at 1.8 gigahertz, and it had a GeForce 8600 GT. It was a good machine too. It was the upgraded version of my Inspiron 6400. I liked the GT better because it was able to play more games. And then after that, I got my Acer Aspire i5, and it was better. It had the AMD. It had a weird video card. It's kind of like the Dell that I use in the bedroom now. It's got a weird video card where it's got like an Intel hybrid, and then it's backed up with an AMD 7300, where the i5 is it's Intel hybrid with an AMD or an ATI. Can't remember what it is, but it's some whacked out where when you need graphical processing from video games, it engages the secondary card and then runs that, and I think it's a AMD 3200 or something like that. It's an older card, but it worked for gaming and it worked for everything. It's just, it was really sketchy because the auto switching graphic card sometimes didn't work. That old Dell Inspiron 6400, I looked up motherboards, and it's like, why bother trying to recover that? It's an old computer that's gutless. I have no use for it. So, the Red Dell that I used to use as basically a video watcher in my bedroom, that one there I can easily fix. I already know what the problem is with that one. I just haven't gotten around to it yet, and I will. I'll get that going back up again, and then I'll end up using it for whatever. But as far as the 6400, I'm thinking about just taking the panel out of it and reusing it as making an all-in-one with the Raspberry Pi. Something to figure around with, because the Raspberry Pi has built-in Bluetooth, and I have a Bluetooth mouse and keyboard. I could always set up a Bluetooth mouse and keyboard on it and just put a really big freaking SD card into it. Not a 16, I'll put a 64 gig into it. We'll give it tons of storage and we'll be good to go. Anyway, that's my thoughts on that. I got my coffee here, so I'm going to go upstairs, have some coffee, and do some more work, because that's what we're doing. Today is Thursday, tomorrow's Friday, and then the weekend is here, boys. Then the weekend of isolation. Okay, bye. Second break, and it's already 1 o'clock. Isn't that fan-damn-tastic? Friggin' Oreo's sitting outside my door growling and barking. Dummy. I'm gonna have to leash him up to the power rack so he stays downstairs so I can work in peace. Anyway, it's more coffee time, because that's my favorite time of the day. Coffee is a great cup of beer. So yeah, fun times. Fun times. Today is going by very, very fast, and that's okay. Because tonight, I'm gonna lift, eat some dinner. I think I might have some rice tonight. Look how bad this shit is for you. Instant rice, just add instant. For 1/3 of a cup, it's 150 calories, 34 grams of carbohydrates. Awesome. For 1/3 cup. So what the heck is a 1/3 cup? Do I even have a third cup kicking around anywhere? I'm gonna make sounds with my face. Yeah, I found a 1/3 cup. Okay, so obviously instant rice is not the best rice to be eating, but I got it. I'm going to use it, get rid of it, and then I'm going to buy like brown rice. I want to introduce complex carbs again. Bread won't work. Potatoes bloat me. I'm going to try rice and see how that works out. I have had good experience with rice from like Sobeys, like their chicken fried rice. I haven't, and the rice from the Japanese restaurant that we go to, I haven't had any problems with that one either. So I'm thinking that we'll try it with the white rice. We'll see how that works. And if it sucks, then we will stop with that rice. And then we'll move on to a brown rice and see how that works. or a jasmine rice or something. Something that's going to be a little bit lighter on the carbs, but because of my new goals, we need to introduce a little bit of carbohydrates. And one of the ones that I'm thinking I might do is rice, because I do miss rice. Rice is great if done right, and I have an idea on how I want to do it. So yeah, a third cup of rice is 150 calories. What big whoop. It'll give me some extra repair, because I noticed that when I'm like after a heavy workout and I beat the living shit out of my body, that if I drop some carbohydrates, like the one day I went 2 days and I was sore as frig, and then I slayed some ice cream after eating a lot of protein that day, and the ice cream caused something to happen because everything started feeling better. So I think the reason why is because, and I could be wrong on this, I could be right, is because carbohydrates will spike insulin, insulin spikes mTOR, mTOR spikes protein synthesis, which in turn spikes muscle repair and regeneration. So you don't want to be spiking mTOR too often, but you know what? Once it did keep the muscles at bay, then yay, let's play or something. Anyway, I'm going to go drink my coffee and get back on the phones and fix things and do stuff and all that other exciting shaz that I do in my day-to-day life of living at home. Day-to-day life, living at home. People put their garbage out and it's not garbage day till tomorrow. Goodbye. Well, I spent this break gutting this freaking monitor here. What a pain in the ass that was. But first thing I saw on the backside was this. Notice how dark and burnt it is around this area here. And when I flipped it over, yeah, I don't even think I care to repair this one. She's cooked. She's done. I don't know why they put so much of this glue shit down though. I'm pretty sure that isn't capacitor leak. Pretty sure that's like glue or something. I don't know. Some sort of a component. I don't think it's bleed out. Pretty sure it's not bleed out. That'd be a lot of goop for this little capacitor. That's all I got to say about that. Even these guys. But the fact that we got scoring here means whatever that is. No, actually, this one here is actually bubbling up, whatever that is. I don't know what those components are. I can't see the traces. It could be transformers, maybe. But she's pretty black under here. So obviously those overheated and cooked. So I don't feel like fixing it. I'm gonna pitch it. At least I took the time to tear it down to see if it was worth fixing. Neither the TV or the monitor is. Gonna drill them. Break time. Break freaking time. Break freaking time. I need some agua. And I almost killed my cat because she came running upstairs right underneath my feet. My animals are dumb. Anyway. Almost done the work shift, so freaking happy. 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 Just want to go, freaking lift, have some dinner, relax for the rest of the night, put in tomorrow's shift so I can get on with the freaking weekend. And then next week's a full day of work, so a full week of work, so whatever. Yep, back in the day, you know, I used to like fixing electronics, and you know, I repaired my motherboard 3 times on my old FX60 until finally I just said frig it, because the front side bus is literally, the heatsink just completely failed and it cooked, so it was euchred. But I've replaced the VRM friggin' resistor or capacitors. Wow, I can't even talk today. And I've done a lot of work like that. We played around with a lot of electronics back in the day, and I fixed a bunch of TVs and a bunch of monitors and things even before when I was on YouTube. But now it's like, why bother? It's like for a new monitor, you can go to Walmart and pick them up for $100. And it's like the one I got on the top there, $100. You can pick up an Acer for $100. So why waste time trying to replace components on a monitor that, to be fair, had a real shitty video quality anyway to begin with. So it's like, yeah, I'm not going to waste my time and or effort on it. Just going to ditch it. Throw away a bunch of garbage. Make some space for new garbage and yeah, go from there. Alright, well, just like yesterday, I'm doing it again today. Because it worked so well yesterday that I want to see if it gives me a rip today. Number one, I'm going to let Stupid out now. So that he can go outside and do his potty. So that right at 5 o'clock when I get off work, I can come down here and friggin' give her on the weights. Because that, my friends, is what I want to do. By the way, it's freaking snowing out. Sure enough, just as I said that, it stopped. But it was snowing right before I got off that last call. And came downstairs to mix up my pre-workout. One thing I gotta say is I'm not a big fan of this protein powder. Not really. What? Is it good? It's snowing out. You don't like that kind? Wanna go outside? No? Why not? You gonna stretch? I'm gonna stretch. Meow. Meow. What? What do you say? What do you say? Fluffy. And then there's dummy McFluffer pins. Dummy. You're a dummy. Who's a dummy? Bacon? Man, that was one hell of a protein shake. I mixed in, I put in more ashwagandha root because I love that kind. And I put in some maca root because maca is great for energy production. And what else do you want in a workout shake? Is you want freaking energy production because you're looking to produce freaking energy when you're in the gym, right? And I used my volume stuff. And then I added a little bit of protein powder to it to add some substance because I'm trying what my buddy said to do. And he said, take your protein before you work out. Don't do fasted workouts, even though a lot of places will say, oh yeah, do fasted workouts. It's good for you. Fasted workouts is how you burn a lot of fat. Well, it also catabolizes muscle. So I've been trying it the protein way, and I noticed that taking the protein shake a half an hour prior, and then when I'm done, I usually have the other half of the protein. So I do 1 scoop before, 1 scoop after, and then I feel freaking awesome. And as far as weight loss goes, I'm pretty much on par. So I think it's working. But then again, I'm not even worried about the weight anymore because, like my buddy said, because I'm doing progressive overloads and taking in more protein and stuff, is just focus on your dimensions and not your weight. He goes, that's what's really going to change. And he's right. He's right. He's right. Alright, did my workout, now I'm cooking. So I got some egg and some rice going on in here. Air fryer, I made some chicken. And I got some veg in the microwave. Got to get everything sorted. There we go, dinner is served. We got, it looks like potatoes, but it's actually chicken. I diced it up. You see it's actually wire on the inside. I diced it up and then blasted in the air fryer to see how it would come out. Turns out I can make popcorn chicken. That's sweet. But 300 grams of chicken. Oh man, it's so good. 1/3 cup of rice, 2 eggs, broccoli, Brussels, asparagus. Let's go see what the macros are on this. Okay, this is awesome. This is what I used to aim for back in the day when I was working out with Angry Joe. 50 grams or less of fat, 150 grams or less of carbs, and the rest all protein. That's literally my macros that I used to aim for. But if you see here, you know what? It's 957 calories for the dinner, but I couldn't tell you the breakdown because the app on the phone sucks. But anyway, I've been chewing it back and just watching some YouTubes there, so I'm gonna finish my dinner and I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Anyway, guys, I ate my dinner. It was good, and guess what? It's snowing outside again. It's snowing so good, it's actually staying. That's neat. Anyway, I think I'm gonna shut the vlog down here, guys. Not too much else going on tonight. Why is there light? Oh, I left the friggin' TV on. It was funny when I was working out, I had wrestling going. And so I'm doing bench press, and every once in a while I look up to see what's going on wrestling because Raw is on now. And yeah, they're still doing all the wrestling events. They're just doing them stupidly, like they're doing them without an audience. And the best part was John Cena comes out to the ring, and I think this is the first time in the history of times John Cena came out to the ring and nobody booed him. Yeah, check it out. The snow is actually sticking. I got some on my truck too. Son of a bitch. Oh yeah, I got a great idea. I'm going to take the Trans Am out. It's going to be warm out. It's going to be great. Winter comes back. But yeah, so I'm sitting there and I'm watching wrestling. And I look up and there's Campers. She had her back turned to the TV. Then I start doing bench. And then I sit back up and she completely flops over and now she's watching wrestling. It looked like she was actually interested in watching wrestling. And she was actually like looking around at the TV and I'm like, are you serious? Is my cat actually interested in wrestling? Like, is she actually enjoying what she's looking at? And she just sat there and stared at it the whole time it was on. And then when it stopped, she looked at me and she looked back. So I went over and I changed the video feed because it only uploads in 50-minute increments. I'm streaming it from some WWE streaming site. And anyway, so I went over and changed it, and she just started watching again. So I think somebody's a closet WWE fan, right? Hey, are you a WWE fan? Hey, I'm talking to you. Hey, munchies. What do you do, smoke a bong? What's wrong with you? Man, all she does is friggin' eat. But anyway, people, I'm going to shut this video down here. My dog's outside just rifling one off. So on that note, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, click the like button. Any questions, comments, concerns, down below they go. You know what's funny is I had that rice, which was only like maybe about 100 and... No, what does it say for a third cup? That's all I made was a third cup of rice. I can't even remember what the hell this thing says. 1/3 cup of rice is 34 grams of carbs. So, but because I had more carbohydrates today than normal, I don't feel as sore. I feel actually pretty damn good. So, you know what? I might, at my next groceries, purchase some good fiber rice, like a brown rice or something. And we might reintroduce rice back into the meals. It's good for repair. I need it because I'm beating the shit out of myself pretty hard. And start the vlog off with a shit in my pants, end it with a shit in my pants. Thanks for watching. Like, favorite, comment, don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, guys, stay safe and peace the frig out. Sit, stupid, sit. Good dog.